As far as attorney's fees, my office, just like most attorneys who do personal injury, works on a contingency fee basis or a percentage basis. So if there is no settlement, if for whatever reason we can't get a settlement on the case, then you don't owe any attorney's fees. Almost all attorneys work on a percentage of around 33 1/3 to 35% of the gross settlement of the case. I work on something a little bit different than that, in that I have an equal fee guarantee. And what that means is if the settlement is not large enough for me to take a full 35% fee, then I will reduce my fee so the client's share is always equal to what the attorney makes. A couple examples. I know of an attorney who handled a case. It was a pretty large case. There were $120,000 in medical bills. They settled the case for $200,000. The attorney's fees were $70,000 to 35%. He took $70,000, paid the medical bill, which left $10,000 for the client. So the attorney made 7 times as much as the client. In my office, we would have paid the $120,000 in medical bills and would have split the remaining $80,000 with the client. Attorney's fees would have been $80,000. The client share would have been, attorney's fees would have been $40,000. The client share would have been $40,000. So the attorney's fees would have been reduced to an amount not to exceed the client's portion of the settlement. That's what I call my equal fee guarantee. Now that's a big case, but even in smaller cases, I had a woman call me just a few weeks ago who had a case with about $13,000 in medical bills. It settled for $20,000. Attorney's fees were $7,000. She wasn't making anything. Now, the attorneys in that case did offer to reduce their fee by $1,000, so she would get something out of the case. They would still make $6,000 or 6 times what she was going to make. And she called to ask me, can they do that? And I said, well, sure they can. It's in the contract. It's completely legal. I don't know how ethical it is, but it's legal. So just make sure when you're dealing with an attorney or reading the contract that they're willing to work with you as far as their fee or give you an equal fee guarantee so that they never make more than you do in any type of injury settlement.